Hey, Shalom, Israel. Brother Reggie Jr. here. So today, guys, we're going to be reading Leviticus Chapter 22. Just picking up where I left off from last time, brothers and sisters. And we're going to go ahead and get right into this thing. Leviticus 22, and I'm going to read verses 1 through 6 first. And it says, "And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and to his sons." So again, brothers and sisters, just like in Leviticus 21 that we read previously, hey, in this chapter, we already have our audience. We already have our audience in whom the Lord is going to give instruction to, and it's not the 12 tribes of Israel. It is who? Unto Aaron and to his sons. That what? That they separate or set themselves apart from the holy things of the children of Israel, that they profane not my holy name in those things which they hallow unto me. I am the Lord. In other words, the Lord is telling Aaron and his sons, he's like, listen, I want y'all to treat those things that the children of Israel hallowed unto me. I want y'all to treat that stuff with extra care. All of the holy things, I want you to treat it with extra care. Don't be clumsy, don't be lazy, and don't be unclean. All right, but the Lord is going to tell us. Verse 3, "Say unto them," who's them? The 12 tribes? No, the them is Aaron and his sons, and of course their seed after them. "Say unto them, whosoever he be of all your seed among your generations," okay, "that goeth unto the holy things," okay, that deal with the holy things, "which the children of Israel hallowed unto the Lord, having his uncleanness upon him, that soul shall be cut off from my presence." So, whichever priest, high priest, it didn't matter. If they dealt with his holy things and they was unclean, they would be cut off from being his priest. That's what the Lord is telling them. You're not going to serve me no more. You done. Okay. So this is how serious this is. The Lord he want us to be clean. Okay. Verse 4. Well, not us, I'm sorry, but Aaron and his sons and his seed after him. All right. 4. "What man soever of the seed of Aaron is a leper or have a running issue, he shall not eat of the holy things until he be clean. And whoso toucheth anything that is unclean by the dead, or a man whose seed goeth from him, or whosoever toucheth anything, any creeping thing, whereby he may be made unclean, or a man of whom he may take uncleanness, whatsoever uncleanness he have, the soul," or if whether it be Aaron or his sons, "the soul which have touched any such shall be unclean until even, and shall not eat of the holy things, unless he wash his flesh in water." And obviously you can tell that's spiritual, but the Lord didn't even want Aaron and his sons to even touch a person, man or woman, that was unclean, and then proceed to deal with his holy things. The Lord did not want Aaron and his sons and those after him to do any of that madness. I want y'all clean. All right. Says, unless he wash his flesh with water. Verse 7. "And when the sun is down, he shall be what? Clean." Why? Because when that sun is down, guess what? The day has now ended. That day is past. And now you're entering to the phase of night. So it says, he shall be clean, and shall afterward eat of the holy things, because it is his food. And remember remember Aaron and his sons, their food came from the portion of the Most High. So the Most High, he received a portion, and of the Most High's portion, that's where Aaron and his sons got their food from. So it's pretty obvious that Aaron and his sons, they got the best of the best. Why? Because the children of Israel gave the Most High the best of everything that they had. So naturally, Aaron and his sons, if their portion was of the Lord, they then received the best of the best. Okay. Verse 8. That which dieth of itself, or is torn with beasts, he shall not eat to defile himself therewith. I am the Lord. Verse 9. They shall therefore keep mine ordinance, lest they bear sin for it and die therefore. If they profane it, so not only could they be cut off being a priest, but they could die. That's how serious this was. That's how set apart he wanted the high priest and the priests, that they could die if they didn't do what was right. Why? Because they were held to a higher standard. It says, I, the Lord, do sanctify them, meaning separate them. And it says, verse 10, now, there shall no stranger eat of the holy thing. Okay, what stranger? A sojourner of the priests. Okay, so it couldn't be an Israelite from another country coming to stay with the priests and decide, well, I'm staying with the priest, so I'm going to go ahead and eat this holy thing. No, they couldn't do that. Sorry, hands off. You can't eat that. This is only for the priests. Only we can eat this. I know you're an Israelite. You know, I know that you're a Danite. Okay, you staying with me, you from another land. Okay, you was born in another land, but you cannot eat this. This is only for the priests. It says, or in hired servant, right? So you got an Israelite working for you, you know, hiring them, you know, to mow your grass or let's say work on your house and stuff like that. It says, he shall not eat of the holy thing. So even he couldn't eat of the holy thing. They had to have some separate food, but they could not eat what those priests or the high priest had. Didn't matter if an Israelite that was born in another country came and stayed with the priest. It didn't matter if that priest had hired somebody to work on their house or their land. They could not eat what that priest, not land, but in their yard or something. Okay. They could not eat what the priest ate because it was separated for them in the Lord. Okay. Verse 12. And it says, verse 11. But if the priest buy any soul with his money, he shall eat of it. And he that is born in his house, they shall eat of his meat. Okay. Verse 12. If the priest's daughter also be married unto a stranger, she may not eat of an offering of the holy things. So if she married an Israelite that wasn't born, let's just say, in the land, she could not eat of the offering of the holy things. She couldn't. She was disqualified now. It says, but if the priest's daughter be a if the priest's daughter be a widow or divorced and have no child and is returned unto her father's house as in her youth. Okay. And remember, brothers and sisters, we got this Western mindset. Things were totally different. Okay. A man usually had his own place to stay, and this woman stayed with the man. This woman completely took care of the man. This man completely, took care of the woman. My mind is like racing. It's all over the place. Because before I did this lesson, I was studying some other stuff. So my mind is like, racing. I'm like trying to slow it down. But what I was trying to say was, back in those times, men wholly took care of women, of a woman. They stayed with the man. Okay. And if that man died and stuff like that, usually that woman would go back to staying with the father. Okay. If that father was still alive. Okay. It says, so if she was a widow, divorced, she had no child, and returned to her father's house as in her youth, she shall eat of her father's meat. But there shall no stranger eat thereof. So the Lord is very adamant on that. No stranger was to eat thereof. Okay. Verse 14. And if a man eat of the holy thing unwittingly, meaning unknowingly, then he shall put the fifth part thereof unto it, and shall give it unto the priest with the holy thing. And they shall not profane the holy things of the Lord. They shall not profane the holy things of the children of Israel, which they offer unto the Lord, or suffer them to bear the iniquity of trespass when they eat their holy things, while the Lord do sanctify them, meaning separate them. Okay. Let's see. All right. Verse 17 says, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, So again, this is the audience. Aaron and his sons, and unto all the children of Israel, and say unto them, whatsoever he be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers in Israel, that will offer his oblation, or his sacrifice, for all his vows, and for all his freewill offerings, which they will offer unto the Lord for burnt offering, ye shall offer at your own will a male without blemish. Okay, so it had to be a male without blemish of what? The beeves. It says of the beeves, of the sheeps, or of the goats. And what in the world is a beeve? Because I'd never seen that before. I'm so used to bulls, goats, and all kind of stuff. Okay, so a beeve, it look like it's basically like a cow or a bull. Okay, it's just another word for saying that. Basically a cow or a bull. Verse 20. But whosoever hath a blemish, that shall ye not offer, for it shall not be acceptable for you. And whosoever offereth a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Lord to accomplish his vow, or a freewill offering in beeves, meaning bulls or cows or sheep, it shall be perfect to be accepted. There shall be no blemish. Okay, so no exceptions. This offering had to be blemish free. Okay, which, like I said, was foreshadowing that these offerings that we offered, these were imperfect. We needed a perfect offering, and we know that perfect offering was Christ. He was both the offerer and the offering. 22. So it couldn't be this: blind or broken or maimed or having a wind or scurvy or scabbed. And what is that? A wind. Let's see. Some of these words, y'all, I'd be like, what in the world is that? Okay, a wind. So it's basically another word for a boil. Usually that's what it say, but here it says a wind. So meaning a boil, or scurvy, or scabbed. Ye shall not offer these unto the Lord, nor make an offering by fire of them upon the altar unto the Lord. Either a bullock or a lamb that have anything superfluous or lacking in its parts, that mayest thou offer for a free will offering, but for a vow it shall not be accepted. Okay, 24. Ye shall not offer unto the Lord that which is bruised, or crushed, or broken, or cut, neither shall you make any offering thereof in your land, neither from a stranger's hand shall ye offer the bread of your God of any of these, because their corruption is in them, and blemishes be in them. They shall not be accepted for you. Verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, when a bullock or a sheep or a goat is brought forth, it shall be 7 days under the dam. Okay. And from the 8th day and henceforth it shall be accepted for an offering made by fire unto the Lord. So a bull, sheep, or a goat, it could not be offered. If it was 7 days old and under, it could not be offered. But 8 days and over, it could be offered, basically, 28. And whether it be cow or ewe, ye shall not kill it. Whether it be a cow or a bull, or ewe, meaning a lamb, ye shall not kill it and her young, both in 1 day. 29. And when ye will offer a sacrifice of thanksgiving unto the Lord, offer it at your own will. So ain't nobody gonna be forcing you. You need to make this offer. You need to make sure you getting right with God. It had to be of your own will. 30. On the same day it shall be eaten up. Ye shall leave none of it until the morrow. I am the Lord. Therefore shall you keep my commandments and do them. I am the Lord, neither shall you profane my holy name, but I will be hallowed among the children of Israel. I am the Lord which hallow you, that brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord. And I hope you guys got some understanding with that, guys. And I will see you in the next lesson. Shalom.